Good evening, lads. Welcome to Tier 2, tonight's race at Silverstone. Please welcome Mufasa sitting by my side, helping me out. Welcome, Mufasa.
Welcome, welcome, good evening. Good to be here again, and this time with you.
Yeah, long time no see. Been away
I've
from
never
work.
seen that.
No, that's true. But it feels like we are brothers.
Yeah, brothers from another mother.
Yeah. All right, so what's your prediction for tonight? Because we got some awesome names on the grid.
Uh, well, I am hoping, as it is dynamic weather, we will get some rain tonight.
Do you think
Uh,
so?
I'm hoping so. It is the UK after all. We all know the weather ain't that great in the UK normally. As I believe in real life, it's not that great there now either. So let's bring
Yeah.
on the rain.
Yeah, what is your prediction for tonight? As I'm saying, we got some pretty good names on the grid tonight, with a few with a quali ban. So if you guys watching, I will state the names. Who has the quali ban? Bob Ross has a quali ban. Let me see. We got Finn Spors got a quali ban. Quali ban. Danny Fruiten has a quali ban as well. Matthias has a quali ban, and I think that's it for the quali bans of today. The quali bans are issued because they're very fast and they will outrace everyone in this tier. So we want to give them a fair shot as well. So that's why they will be
There
at the back of the grid.
was a quali ban for no footage from earlier, I
Oh,
believe,
is
as
it?
well. That is Spandan.
Oh, Spendan. All right, let's see if he maintains his quali ban. But yeah,
Uh,
with the prediction for Paul, what do you think? What's your prediction, Mufasa?
uh, Paul, I'd say probably somebody like Christopher.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, or Anton Hypers. I see him being able to do that as well.
Yeah. Well, I think Pepper Steve has a fair shot for Paul as well.
Yeah.
I know SAT Enschede can be fast. I don't know how his track is on Silverstone and how his pace is. Um, I love to see some action from Shippo. And then Danny Fruiten already retired, I see. All right.
So he's not even done the outlap then.
No, it's not really necessary, but for setup wise, you can
Yeah,
do it.
for
Oh,
the
it's raining because they're going out on intermediates.
they're going
Oh
out on
no, wait.
Inters.
Wait. No, it's only Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Because Bob Ross is doing an outlap and just going back to the pits.
Ah, cheeky.
I was
We were
giving me
having a
the
discussion about whether the game would allow you to go on Inters or not. Because he
It
was
does.
saying, can I not just do a quali on Inters?
Yeah. Well, my prediction will be I think Papa Stevo on P1 on our pole. And I think Christopher will be just a few thousands away from his time. I hope to see Shippo getting up there in our top 10. He deserves it.
I hope he gets out of quali without a 5-place grid penalty this time as well.
Yeah, we got a new reserve tonight. Dan, we know him from another league. Very great racer, good lad, and I'm hoping to see him giving some shine on the track tonight.
He was able to have some pace as well at times.
Yeah, he ain't slow, and I've heard he got the pace on this game, so let's see.
Who was the first to start on that?
I think Tom. Or no, in Haas. Let's see the Haas. Where is the Haas?
It will be the Haas of Vin Forge, who already got more track time than he did yesterday.
But didn't he got a quali ban?
I don't think so.
You sure?
It's not in the driver notices he had one.
Alright, oh, then he can do a hot lap.
Yeah. Yesterday, though, on his outlap, he put some wheels in the grass very early on in his outlap.
Oh,
which
yeah,
made him DNF
right?
on the outlap.
Yeah.
So let's see what he can do in quali.
Yeah. He's going very fast though. Like insane banker lap, I think here.
It looks very committed.
He does a very well job to manage the two nakeds and backers. almost out of course, purple sector 2 because it's his first lap, first car.
Yeah.
It's obvious.
It's first lap for everybody where the game will
That
show it's
turn
purple.
in though, by the way, it's very easy to lose your backside. There's Spandan issuing his quali ban. Great job from Spandan. Always nice to see people look into the driver's notices.
25.8. That's not a bad time.
No, I said so.
At all.
Great banker lap. Look at Christopher with a 1:26.3.
Yeah.
He's just way off, and as at the NCAA, 1 second up, almost 2 seconds up.
Nearly 2 on.
And there's Junkie with a 1:26.4. Tom HR running with a 1:27.2. Those times are running in now. Let's give some moment to shine to MG Dunn in his Alpine. Going to
Ferry just put a 26.5 in.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not a bad time.
But here you see the pace difference of Finn between the rest though.
Yeah.
Or is it just unlucky for the rest? I don't know. Coming on to the stray, I think. Sector 2. Yes. Going through Maggots and Beckett's now. Let's see if you can manage to keep it on track. 7 gear up to 7, 6 gear, 6, full throttle, DRS are open. Gets a little bit of slipstream of the Alfa Romeo in front of him. Will you get a slipstream even when you... Ooh,
5 place grid penalty for Finn.
Because he had a collision with Christoph.
Yeah. It happened in the pit, I think, because they're both in the pit now.
That's weird.
I think. Possibly. Christoph went in with a little bit less commitment than Vin. And they collided on the entry.
I hope he doesn't get any... Yeah, well, it doesn't matter because you can fix it. But it will get some time off your quali time. But alright, let's see.
Yeah.
I think we'll see this in the stewards room tonight.
I think we will. Good luck to Kit and his team to get that one sorted.
There's Papa Stevo. Papa Stevo is putting in his hot lap as well. His first lap, by the way. On really high expectation.
Oh, it's the other way around. Finn Porsche brake early apparently to go into the pit, and Christopher collided in him.
Well, early braking isn't the way to go. Just brake on a normal side.
It is a difficult pit entry though, so I do get it.
You
brake a little bit earlier, especially in quali.
Ooh, and there is invalidation of Papa Stevo going wide.
I was following Dan and he just put up a 26.3.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Good for P2, but you know, with Finn Porsche's 5-plate grid penalty is effectively a pole.
Dan found some pace after the new game. Putting it up there in P3 now. Jesus Christ! All right. But yeah, we'll see what's happening, and I want to show Shippo, or is Shippo on a hot lap? Yeah, I think Shippo is on a hot lap. 22 ERS left. Let me see in his green machine.
He's still trying it. It's his second lap on his tires though.
Yeah, well, he's still 16% ERS left, so let's see what he can manage.
I wonder how the tires
I think
are
a
doing.
127. It is
127.3.
Well, even with a second out lap, great job from him.
Yeah.
For the guys who is listening, the undercut on this track is massive. So
Is that what you found out on Monday?
Yeah, exactly. And from others as well, the undercut is really massive here. So strategy-wise, you can gain a lot on this track with the long pit. I think it's around 32 seconds without a safety car.
Yeah, it turned out to be something like that yesterday as well.
So I'm very curious to see it because at the other leagues I've seen some races going mediums to softs or soft to mediums. I'm not very sure if it's possible or it was my
Um,
own setup, but the tire degradation was quite severe.
in the meantime, as well, we've got that little Alfa Romeo battle going between Christopher and KXI.
Yeah.
And seems to be going to be won by KXI tonight because he put in a 26.1 compared to 126.3 by his teammate.
Well, they still
So for
have
now,
8
he's
minutes to
got the
go.
edge on it.
Yeah, they have a little loss
Ooh,
story, I
that
think.
was an invalidation by Charles Leclerc there. I mean, it's a Ferrari. They seem to get it wrong all the time anyway, so might as well get an invalidation.
Let's see if we got a new racer. Charles Leclerc indeed invalidate. I don't think we have any racers yet on the. Oh, do we? Oh yes, we do. I think. I think Ferry. Let's watch Ferry.
No, not Robbo. Ferry
No,
is,
Robo is invalidated. Let's watch Ferry coming on to the first DRS detection zone. There's a Red Bull in front
traffic
going.
gets
Side by side.
nicely out of the way.
It is. Alright, let's see how we can manage this turn. This turn is very difficult.
Wide through this one.
A bit wide isn't bad though, because if you go wide, you have a better exit speed. So
that is true. It just depends how much you lose.
This
in the
is
initial
so
part.
difficult to maintain.
He keeps it valid though.
But he will lose a few tenths of his time because it was tricky. Let's see how he managed to go through Maggots and Beckett's. I think that corner is
Not
called
that committed.
right?
Yeah.
Where he gone wide?
Yeah, that was Cops.
Yeah, just making
That was
sure.
the 52G corner.
I think he's going to the pits. Yeah, he's boarding his lap. I think he lost too much time.
He was 2.5 tenths down in sector 2.
Calling upon.
He had a bit of a moment going onto the old pit straight.
Let's see what he can manage if he is improving his time, because he has a 1:27.7. I'm reckoning he just lost it somewhere.
He was about, I think, a tenth up on his time in sector 1. So let's see what he does in sector 2.
We'll know in a few
wide
moments.
out of into Chapel.
He's 4
tenths up on his time.
So even with that bad of exit out of Maggots and Beckett, still 4 tenths up.
Costa is going over the line now and 8th place, sorry, with a 26.
8th place, oh, that ain't bad for Red Bull. I like Red Bull seeing up there. Ooh, a little moment out of there. Let's see what he's managing. 1:27.2, it's not the best.
There's still more in it for FCT.
I know he can, because he's quite fast normally.
Let's see how the other Red Bulls doing. Going through Cops is Anton Hypers, gone a bit wide as well.
Watch.
Into Maggots and Beckett's, that looks very clean so far. Bit wide for Chapel. That will compromise his exit there. 0.08 of a second down on his time. So he's got a bit of catching up to do in sector 3.
Yeah, maybe he lost a few tenths.
And that will be an abortion of the lap.
Well saved, because it could be way worse than just losing his time. You still have time to get another lap in, so.
Yeah, there's plenty of time left. Christopher definitely has heard us. Put down a 26.2. Still not beating his teammate though.
Well, they got a little love bro story against each other.
They have.
I don't know what those two have, but it's always fun to watch them talking to each other.
Always a bit of trash talk between the two. I just gone on board with Charles Leclerc, which I think is the only one on a hot lap now.
Go ahead. Let's see if he can manage to up his time. It's coming on to the first DRS detection zone. We'll know in a few if he's up his time or down his time. Oh no, he did not, because it's his first lap.
It's not set a lap yet.
He fooled me there.
We still have Bob Ross and Matthias to retire in the pit. They're being cheeky, we're not doing it so far.
Yeah.
And as long as they don't set a lap time. Ooh, Well, that was a bit wide. Yeah, boards again. If he charges his DRS now, he might be able to set a second lap on these tires just to get a lap in.
Yeah, I think he needs to, because just set a lap in, maybe he will gain a place or two, at least above the quali ban racers. And
No,
yeah.
he's going in. He's getting a fresh set of tires.
Oh, all right. I wouldn't have done that.
I would have gone for the Benker lap there.
Me too.
Ferry seems to be on the lap.
Ferry. Yeah, I think Shippo as well.
All right. I'll follow Ferry if you do Shippo.
Yeah, because Shippo is on his last sector and he's half a tenth up. Let's see if he can manage the last sector to gain a few tenths, because he at least needs, I think, 2 tenths to improve to get P13.
I'm seeing Matthias now on the out lap, so he will go in and do his retirement.
And 1:27.1, and there he is, P13 as expected, and I will move towards Ferry. How is Ferry doing, Mufasa?
He just finished sector 2. He's 3 tenths down on up on his time, so slower.
Oh.
So
we'll think he boarding and try another one.
It does look like.
Yes,
he's gone in.
I think it's going to be very busy looking to the full track map.
Yeah.
2 Aston Martins, 2 Red Bulls going on. Very busy on track now.
A lot of people are going out now, so that will definitely be an issue. Shippo doing the slow thing on the straight again, letting people by. Picked up the pace now as he makes his way into the pit at some point.
I want to. Who did we not watch yet?
Not taking out his tires on his in laps.
Who did we not watch yet? I think we did not watch Storm yet. Did we?
A little bit, I think, but not much.
Oh, Robbo. Did we watch Robbo? Our lovely team coordinator of. Let's give Robbo some moments to shine. Let's watch Robbo as his lap.
Yeah,
give him the pressure he needs.
You're not going to do a commentator's curse on our Teco, are you?
Well, maybe I am. I'm that kind of guy, yes.
No pressure, Robbo. It's only the big boss watching.
Exactly. Bosses. Multiply it. You know, you can already ruin your lap going out of the first turn, you know. If you spin here, you lost all your exit speed and you better abort it. But he managed to keep it on track, and like me, last round on tier 1. Just gifted away my only point. But yeah, it's not me who's racing tonight, we're watching Robbo.
I'm following Chunky in the meantime, improving by a tenth, so he will get in the vicinity of 10 then.
Alright, let's see what Robbo can manage. If you keep his eyes on him, I will keep my eyes on Robbo.
Yeah.
We are now, and he is a quarter of a tenth up.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. Chunky looking quite committed to the Mackett's and Beckett section so far.
But I'm not sure where Robbo left his time, if it's in sector 1, sector 2 or sector 3.
Hang on, Chunky, 4 tenths up on his time, so that will be a 1:26.0. That will be a provisional pole. He's going to have a little bit of traffic possibly in the
Robbo's coming on too. Turns. Let's see what he does. He is now almost half a tenth up. So
Chunky puts a 1:25.9 on the board, so provisional pole for him, even though it's a tenth slower than Finn Porsche. But he will have to 5 place
Finn Porsche just did that first lap on 1:25.8. It's crazy.
Yeah. KXI is improving a tenth as well, following him through Mackett's and Beckett's.
And Robbo does not improve, and I'm watching Dan because he is now. We did not really watch him on stream, so I want to give his moment of shine. Our debut racer for tonight.
Christopher's gone into the pit, so he aborted his lap.
Alright, so that means
He will be
KXI
losing
is the
this
better.
fight to... Yeah, he is. Let's see what KXI is doing, because he's on for a 126.0 as well.
Yeah, let me know what he's doing.
Well,
Flat.
26.0 exactly.
Flat? Just a flat one.
Called it.
By the way, Dan is
Then
2/10 up his time, so it's not going very well.
I'll follow Kostasar because he's the last one on the hot lap after
Dan is on boarding.
Yeah, Kostasar is as well. So that will conclude our qualifying.
Yes. And we got a Finn Pork with 125.6. So there he is, giving us the impression he needs a quali band too for the next races if he reserves.
I think so, yeah. And if you can be a little bit quicker than you were last time, you can do the roundup of qualifying from places 1 to 20.
Yes, I think everybody's in, so let's do it. We got P1, Finn Porsche, but he will have a 5 grid penalty, so he will start at P5. Chunky but Funky on P1, P2, KXI, P3, Papa Stevo, P4, Charles Leclerc, P5, Finn Porsche, on P6, Christoph Yu, 7, Dan, on 8 is Robbo, 9 is HE Dunn, 10 is Ferry, on 11 Kostasar, on 12 Anton Hyperson Red Bull, P13 is Tom Hgar, 14 MG Dunn, on P15 Shippo is the legend, then on P16 STT Enschede, after that Bob Ross, Span Dan, Danny Pruyten and CPI Matthias. And there we got the grid for tonight. So, for race predictions, what do you guys think? Who will win the race tonight?
Well, Finn starting from P6 after his 5-place grid penalty. Looking at his time though, I think he will eventually lead the race.
Matthias say easy, he will win. Well, we need to see about that.
I know Chunky and KXI will give him a run for his money if they can.
Yes, but we don't need to forget. All right, he is starting from the way of the back, but Danny Fruiten and CPI Matthias and Bob Ross are very fast lads who will put in the fight.
Oh yes, especially if the safety car is timed right, they could be well in the mix for the
and
win.
I hope the fast guys will have some patience to overtake.
Yes, because that will be the issue for them to get through the pack. They can't just force their way through.
Yeah. Let's hope they are patient enough. It doesn't seem it's raining. It's cloudy though, but
quali started cloudy as well, so it could go two ways.
I'm very curious if it will start to rain.
If any of the drivers listening and got a hands-free to tell us what it's going to be rain-wise, that'd be appreciated.
Would be very good to know. All right, there we go.
Let's go.
And I think it's a formation lap.
I'm sure I'd put that off.
I don't think so.
Doesn't look like it's off, does it? No, it's saying lap 0 where we've got a formation lap. So
if you want to fuck up things, leave it to Mufasa. No, I'm just joking.
Did you just say an F word on stream?
Oh
there?
shit, I did.
And an S word to go with it.
Oh no! Well, I'm Dutch. I'm allowed to.
Oh, you made it from bad to worse.
Ah, yes, I did. Well, it doesn't matter, formation lap or not. It's a great test to see if it's bugged or not.
I don't think it is bugged anymore anyway.
No, I don't think so too.
LLCC, you can say it's an S show for Tier 2 tonight with how we arranged it, but at least we didn't forget an incident.
No, that's true. He's always having banter. I have to say, I don't want to give favorites, but I really like the racing in Tier 2. I have to say, Tier 3 lads raced awesome race. I've seen the live stream. But I like Tier 2 in general. It's quite evenly paced, overall, the main drivers at least. And great battles, great respect with small incidents overall. But I like Tier 2. It's great to watch them racing.
Yeah, they're doing well.
They're doing very well.
Yeah,
so yeah.
Tier 3 last night proved very well as well. So I hope we can see some similar racing to last night, because there were some battles. Tier 1 can learn a thing or two from.
Yeah, I think too. Even with Tier 1 having the fastest lads, only fast of being fast is not just the only thing you need in league racing.
No. In order to be able to win, you need to keep out of trouble and damage as well.
And be clean and respectful on track. I think it gains you more than just being fast and win races. Well, that's at least my opinion, and I think a lot of our gents agree to it.
If you are consistent and don't make any mistakes in battling, you will gain so many places in a race.
Yeah. So if you watch the middle of the grid, I will watch the front 10 grid, and just let's see and let's hope they manage to get through turn 1. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and I think we're off. Yes, and we are off. I think yes, we are off.
The lights were a bit glitched, but we're off now.
We're off now, and I think KXI had a very bad start, and Charles Leclerc is. Oh, we got a Williams, and a McLaren is off.
Matthias retired already.
And Bob Ross and McLaren, Bob Ross and Matthias. Yeah, Bob Ross and Matthias collided.
So
I've
Bob
seen
got
it on stream.
A 5-second penalty for a severe collision with Matthias.
With Matthias. It's Matthias who is crashed out. Well, Matthias was saved. It was easy, and there he is, DNF'd. I don't know what's the reason though. It really sucks to start a race in turn 1. It's so weird. I don't know what happened. Well, for surely we'll see it in the stewards room. But
I'm sure we will.
And what happened to Dan then? Because Dan then is P16, and where was he?
He was slightly further up. I will go through the position changes.
Oh, I think Dan spun.
Yeah, he lost 9 places, so he would have been 7th. Top of my hat.
I'm just trying to watch the Williams. No, I know what happened. I think Dan just lost his wares at the turn, and hence people slow down. I'm just rewatching the stream though.
Because I did see somebody go wide into turn 2, I think it was, or turn 3.
Yeah.
Tier 3 it was, so maybe that would have been Dan, and with his return to track, lost a couple of places.
Yeah.
As you would do when the pack is still so close.
Well, turn 1 is always a pain in the ass.
And it wasn't a full safety car, it was only virtual.
Oh.
Because we're already back racing.
That's weird. I hope Dan can manage to... He doesn't have any damage, but he lost his rears, that's for sure. I've seen it on stream.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what...
He's now got Bob Ross behind him, so surely he will go through.
KXI, Finn Porch is having a small battle with Finn Porch on the mediums. We got a few hard runners and a few medium runners, mostly hards.
Yeah, no soft runners there.
Yeah, Dan is the big loser here with 10 spots lost, and Danny Freuten is on 7 spots gained. And there is Charles Leclerc defending against KXI.
Going for a move on Costasar. He was on the outside though, so
Great racing
not quite
towards
making.
the turn in. Hope they will make their braking point and don't hit each other.
Oh, they're going side to side into the last corners, but Kostasar keeps it for now.
Oh, there's a great battle going on between Charles Leclerc, Finn Porch, and KXI.
Robbo's trying it on into turn 1 on Kostasar. I think he. No, the side to side into 1. Go both a bit wide. Yeah, that would have been an illegal overtake for Robbo if he kept that one.
Yeah, I think
so
as
he has
well.
to back out and live to fight another day. But he will have the DRS now going on to.
But I think he's giving the place up, or doesn't he, Kostasar? No, he just got a bad exit. And he, what is Kostasar doing, pushing him wide like that?
Yeah. And Kostasar got the illegal overtake there on Robbo.
Oh no.
So he got a 5-place grip or 5-second penalty for that. To be honest, for
and
how
they
he
have a
pushed Robbo
small
off
bump
the track there.
Kostasar just gave a small bump, Robbo just gave a small bump to Kostasar. I don't hope he got wing damage from that. Yeah. And his ERS light is already flying.
Yeah, I'm on board with Robbo to watch this fight because I'm pretty sure Robbo is getting a bit frustrated here behind Kostasar.
He needs to do it now though. This is the moment to,
he is doing
to overtake, and I think he's done it, but
Kostasar on the braking will still get him with the
this is so difficult, but he paints it.
There was a bump, Kostasar spun, he's gone.
Oh no, I did not see it because we got a camera on the front wing.
I was on board with Robbo and I looked to the side and I saw it happen. Kostasar ran wide towards Robbo and just gave him a little tap, but then spun himself.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. By the way, we got a battle of the Alfa Romeos. KXI is on the back of Christophe.
So Christophe got him under the start.
I think so, yeah. Because KXI had a very bad start.
Yes, of course.
I'm very curious to say though, Bob Ross DNF'd.
What happened there?
I don't know what happened, but he just retired on track.
In the pits. No, it's in the pits. His car is in the pits.
Very strange. And I think KXI really wants to overtake Christophe, but are they going to do the team play or will they fight it on track? And well,
because at the moment KXI is being attacked by Charles Leclerc as well.
Yeah, he's not defending very hard. He just let him go, and yeah,
that's fair enough. Now he needs Christophe needs to stay with KXI to make use of the DRS to defend from Charles Leclerc behind.
Yep, and now Christophe indeed needs to defend from Charles Leclerc. And not even talking about that, but there's Danny Fruiten going to Charles Leclerc. Just 5 laps going from P20 to P7. And under 5 laps is just awesome.
Oh, and then Charles Leclerc got spun by Christophe there. Bit similar to what we saw from Charlie Harris with, was it me, who was it, that he spun in turn 5?
I don't know. I think Tom got a little moment as well, because he lost a few amount of time.
Robbo going wide there out of Cops. We're not used to seeing a Mercedes go wide there, or are we?
Let's see who we got. Schippo is only 3/10 away.
SA Dunn is trying it on with Danny Fruiten, but despite both having DRS and
they're going, by the way, two side by side going into the turn on stream, and I think he lost it to Charles Leclerc. MC Dunn is attacking Charles Leclerc though, so I'm not sure if Charles Leclerc has a damage, because he is
pushing. It didn't look like it was a damage resulting crash. It's just a minor tap that.
Very good job
on his wheel.
of MG John just to wait it out the turn, because if he tries it there, it will be very difficult to go side by side in turn 1 with that amount of speed. I think MG John as well got the better exit over there, and let's see if he can manage with DRS to overtake him. He got way more exit speed.
Then he wrote with a late launch.
And there's MG John overtaking Charles Leclerc and defending in straight. And we'll talk about Danny Freuden because he's on the back of Christopher.
He just tried it on Christopher. He got in front for a little bit, but
he got the better exit of Cops.
Yeah, he's all over the back of Christopher. Christopher did manage to defend for now. But I reckon on this straight, Danny will get him.
I think too, but Danny doesn't have ERS left. Oh, both don't have any ERS left.
And behind, SH Dunn has got a load of ERS left. He needs to burn a little bit to stay close and possibly overtake.
Well, he's trying to move. He's going side by side. Ooh, and a switchback from Danny.
Oh,
and he done it! What a great move of Danny Freuden. Shows some great racing skills over there, but he needs to watch out because now Christopher is on the back of Danny. And not even Danny, but as she done says hello to the party.
Yeah, he's been watching behind it all the time. And he's closer than he's ever been.
I think he's just waiting for a mistake. And Danny will drive away now from DRS, and then Christopher will be a sitting duck against Etchy Dunn.
Yeah. When he went a bit wide into that turn as well.
Yeah.
That will be turn 6, top of my head. Yeah, Christopher's ERS light is already blinking up as we go.
Yeah, he used all against defending Danny Freuden.
Yeah, and that's going to hurt him now for his defense into SH Dunn, which realistically is much more defendable.
Yeah, and I'm just watching Schippo because Schippo is on the back of Anton Hypers, really trying to overtake. Maybe he has the better Schippo against Anton.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
well, actually, Dunn is overtake.
Yeah, took the inside and got Christopher Dunn.
And there's Schippo overtaking Anton, and he's going towards Charles Leclerc now, going for the point.
Tires, I think this is more or less the switch-over point for the hards and the medium tires.
Oh, well, I find the hards even better on Silverstone than the mediums.
Even to begin with?
I think so, yeah. I think it's the best call to go on hards.
I'm staying with this battle with Christopher and SH because they're still very close together. The closest gap we have on track. So I'll keep following that.
I'll take a watch from Schippo and Anton.
Danny Freuden has also gotten past KXI now, so he's making his way towards Papa Stevo. For now, the battle between KXI, SH Dunn and Christopher is on.
Yes.
If they keep on battling, that might bring Robbo into contention as well.
I think too. Robbo will say, keep fighting guys, I'm just almost there. Keep on doing what you're doing and I will overtake you soon when I'm there.
Yeah. The gap is opening up a little bit between the three.
Yeah, and Christopher is keeping up as well.
Yeah.
Even gaining some. But I think KXI is even going to the defensive mode, hard defensive mode, just to get Christopher back into the fight.
Just as a bit of an update, Bob Ross, he got rear wing damage at some point, not from the start, but that ruined his race.
Alright. That's unfortunate. Well, you know, I haven't seen a league race of our level where there aren't incidents. So yeah, but incidents are bound to happen every track.
Yeah.
At our level it is.
I don't know how, he doesn't say how he got the rear wing damage,
Yeah, definitely picked up at turn 1, I think.
He didn't say it was from the start, so.
And I think Charles Leclerc is creeping up to
Oh.
MG Dunn.
I'm just looking at the start that caused Matthias to DNF. It looked like there was a massive speed difference through turn 1.
Well, we need to see in the sewers room what happened there exactly. There's no use in guessing, but still Christopher is still trying to get HE done. Well, HE done is on the back of KXI. I think the both of the Alfa Romeos are struggling as it is.
Yeah, they've done alright in quali, but they're struggling for pace a little bit now.
They missed a Saturday instead of missed a Sunday.
Yeah, and you know what? We got a 5-second time penalty for Danny Vroten. That could temper his winning opportunity here.
Can you check the race director why he got it? The 5 seconds.
I would, yeah.
And HE Dunn is really creeping up on KXI. And I think he's going to try to move. I think he will, and he's done it. He's even passed it before the turn, and he's done it. KXI is seen, and now the Alfa Romeos are in 6 and 7.
5-second time penalties. We got one for Danny Vrouten for a severe collision with FCT. At the same time, FCT got one as well for having the collision with Danny Vrouten. So, not sure what happened there. Bob Ross one for the severe collision with Matthias. Out. Kostasar 5 seconds for corner stopping and going in place. And then Spandan with a 5 second for speeding in the pit lane.
I don't know what happened with Dan. It doesn't seem he gets.
Oh, and I got the stupid glitch.
You got the sound glitch?
No, the race director won't go away glitch.
Ah, that's unfortunate. I want to see what happened with Dan because Dan doesn't seem very fast. Do you think he will have some rear wing damage?
Dan, from where would he have?
Well, he's the one who spun in the beginning. And Spandan just left the session on track.
Did he retire on track there?
Yes.
That will be investigated.
Yeah, for real.
Penalties.
Well, let's see other people, as Dan is getting a bit more into Ferry's back with instead of 6 to 4. I think he pitted as well. Let's see if he pitted. No, he did not. He did not pit. Let's hope a safety car will come out to give the race a new beginning. Robbo, by the way, is at HE Dunn, and HE Dunn just lost both places to the Alfa Romeos while we were watching Dan. So yeah, HE Dunn lost 2 places against the Alfa Romeos. There is Robbo. I think HE Dunn got a moment, and he's now defending against Robbo. While MG Dunn, his brother, and the another Alpine is fighting against the Ferrari, going side by side into this difficult section of the track. But I think, yeah, MG Dunn managed to keep it there. That's a very good move of him. But he will keep defending of the Ferrari, because the Ferrari is just saying, I want to get past, let me go. And I think he will try the move at the DRS. He tried to get a move out. He doesn't seem to have a good exit, and MG Dunn does have it, and got a lot of ERS left. As Charles Leclerc as well. Let's move towards him. Let's see if he can manage to get side by side, and he just doesn't get it done. But it's really sweaty for MG Dunn now to defend like this.
I'm watching it on stream because I'm not seeing much on my own screen with the race director up there, and I
or maybe
I'm not gonna leave it.
You can rejoin if you want. Oh no,
Yeah,
because
the
you can't. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
the host, so I
Yes.
can't. But yeah, it does look like a very tight battle
Ooh,
there.
we got a safety car. Ferry is done. Ferry is
Very.
done. Yeah, he's done, and yeah, he just lost it right before cops. So yeah, the turn with I don't know what turn it is, but let's see what turn he crashed in. I think it is turn 7.
Where's this car?
He just crashed in turn 7.
7. That's a weird turn to crash it, though.
No, not really, because if you go, Shippo just got a
5 seconds
penalty
in
for
the
5
pit.
seconds. Yeah, it's 60 miles per hour in here, so please watch out.
Going in
I'm just
fast as
checking
well.
Dan's rear wing. It doesn't seem it got damaged, so I think he just have difficult times on those hards.
Will it show the damage on the rear wing, though, in game?
I don't know though. But he doesn't seem to lose pace as well. He's steady on pace.
Yeah.
So I don't think he got rear wing damage. Sorry, oh my god, guys. But yeah, I don't think so. But about turn 7, it's a very difficult turn to manage to maintain, because if you're going too fast on throttle, you will spin and end up in the wall.
At turn 7 itself, the wall is ages away.
Depends on when you go on throttle though.
It's more like, yeah, there's a bit of a gravel trap between it as well that should take the speed out of
Yeah,
it
but
before you hit the
still,
wall.
you know, I was in Portimao and I had the smallest step of the world, and it just ended my race like that. So
Yeah, but that was very clumsy.
it was clumsy, like last race, last turn. I just spun, just lost my only point. well, I think it's one of my most clumsiest races yet. But yeah, safety car. Let's see who did pit. I think everybody did pit, and we got some tire changes. Because we have lap 13, it's a bit of a turnover because the hards. It's a bit
Everybody's gone
late.
for it.
Yeah, it's a bit late for the hards, and it's a bit early for the mediums. So yeah, it can be a turnover, but yeah, we'll see what's the better tire
The
at the
ones
end.
on the new fresh hards, they're gonna be suffering initially, but eventually.
Yeah, that's the thing, because they are the mediums are. It's a bit early for the mediums to go in. I think lap 15 or something. You normally go in. You would go in.
The thing is, though, we're gonna do at least one more lap behind the safety car, so that's lap at the end of lap 14 before we restart.
Oh, we'll know in I think 10 laps. We'll know what's the better tire.
Did I see as well that Finn Porsche was on the fresh soft?
Yeah, Finn is on fresh soft.
I don't think he will be able to make that round.
No,
yet.
definitely not. 10 laps with the severe tire degradation. I don't think so. So, total view on the race now. What's your take, Mufasa?
I'd say with Finn being up there, I think he made a bit of a weird choice going onto the softs. I don't think they will last. The question is, on those softs, will he be able to pull away in north so he will get a free pit stop? I think he just about might do. Otherwise, then he might be walking away with it. That's my prediction.
But Chinky but Funky and Papa Steve are doing very well. Ooh, I think we got a spinner. Yeah. Christopher just spin when the safety car goes in.
That's so unfortunate. We will definitely know
How
who the better
unlucky that guy
Alfa Romeo
is.
is now.
But I'm gonna see Finn. Let's see his safety car restart. He needs to wait until the green light is there. I think it's there now because he's in pits, and I think he's off. Yes, he's off. He's off. And Chunky isn't sleeping, as is Papa Stevo. I think nobody is sleeping now. Let's see if there are some place changes on the grid. For now, there are not. Yes, we got Danny Fruiten just overtaking KXI. The Alfa Romeos are struggling very hard here on the Silverstone.
Yeah, they had a good qualifiers, but they're dropping back like flies. Christopher, obviously, with his spin. I think he had a bit of a mare yesterday in this race as well. But yeah, KXI, he's slowly but surely dropping back.
Yeah, and now Danny Fruiten is on the back of Papa Stevo with 3 tenths, and Papa Stevo is out of the DRS detection of Chunky.
But we won't just have DRS yet, as we've just had
true.
a safety car restart.
I know, so you have got three laps or 2 laps, what is it, to get in those between a second. Otherwise, he's a sitting duck. And I think he's already trying to make the move. And they're side by side. And there he got. Danny Fruiten just overtook Papa Stevo.
Yeah, pretty clean, easy move for.
And he got purple sector 3 as well. And now it's going to the fight of Chunky.
Second away, but already getting close. Well,
I'm going to watch Robbo as well, because Robbo is now on the back of HE Dunn with 4 tenths away. We've got a sector 1. I think it's Panda and just going off track, I think.
Yes, that is Panda indeed.
I think he just rejoined. I think he does.
Around, so it's a safe rejoin. Or you mean he rejoined the server?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So maybe he had a bit of connection issues then.
Yeah, perhaps. Well, let's see, because I'm now watching Robbo, and Robbo is really going to HE Dunn. He got a little bit of a difficult sector too, Robbo. But quite a strong sector 3, so I'm just hoping he managed to get in a second and get the DRS next lap. It is like next lap, right?
We restarted on lap 15. So yeah, lap 17, the DRS should be
we got there's the message, DRS has been enabled. And Robbo is still within a second though, but marginal. And there he's out of the second.
If there's anything you need to know about the race director with penalties and stuff, I can see that, but that's all I can see.
Well, if we need to know that, I will ask you. We got again a safety car.
Oh, what happened there?
Spendam DNF'd.
Oh, and that looks to be on the exit going over the start-finish. If you get that last curb wrong, you can easily spin the car and then spin yourself into the wall. Don't ask me how I know that.
Yeah, it's a weird place to crash.
It can happen. It can easily be done. That last curb can really unsettle the car. and launch yourself into the wall.
And there is Danny Freud and both going into the pits. I don't think this is a smart move from them both. Because going into the pits now, you will be at the back of the grid.
Finn Force decided to get rid of his soft tires as well.
Well, I can imagine getting rid of your softs though, but you will lose every place almost.
Yeah.
Oh, Shippo is disqualified.
He blocked the pit entry.
What happened there?
You tell me. I do love to see it from Shippo himself as well, what happened there. This game can be a bit tricky about blocking the pit lane, but yeah, that's weird.
It's very weird. How could he get a DSQ? Well, Shippo, if you're watching, please let us know. Why did you get a disqualified? And yet another safety car. This is not what I'm used to of Tier 2.
No, it's an incident on its own though. It's not like this
Yeah,
was
well, Matthias and Bob Ross just collided in T1, where Ferry just lost it at his own doing at turn 7. Spandan Gamer, I really don't know how he DNF'd, and Shippo, the DSQ, is a big mystery as well.
Yeah. What I did see though, there was a lot of 5-second penalties for entering the pit wrongly. Well, too fast, basically. Couldn't quite keep up who it was, but luckily I've got the race director. It was Vin Force and Charles Leclerc. I'm pretty sure I saw another one, but that's the only two it's showing now. And then Shippo got DSQ'd.
Yeah, just ask him what happened, because I'm really curious how he can block the pit entry. Maybe he did spin?
Yeah, could be. Could be a spin.
But yeah, yet another safety car, but this just gives a whole new idea of where people are. And oh, why is Denden again on the back though? Or is he, does he have... Ah, he just pitted for softs. I think after this the safety car will come in. I don't think, I'm almost certain.
It does look like we're gonna get safety car in. Everybody is backed up. And Chunky is going to lead the restart here with Papa Stevo behind. 17 laps to go. Danny and Vin race 9 and 10. So a lot of positions they're going to have to make up in those 17 laps.
I don't think it was the right call for Finn Porch and Danny to go into the pits. With just 6 laps or 7 laps to go.
They are very fast, but they are giving themselves a heck of a
I hope they won't
get
too. Yeah, I hope they won't get too eager though.
Yeah, that's always a bit of a risk with faster drivers being behind. Don't want to say slower, but slower than them.
Alright, there's Chunky setting on the pace of today. Let's see what. And he's off.
He's gone already.
And
yeah.
actually done is sleeping.
Ooh,
Ooh, seconds penalty for Finn Porsche and Danny Freuten. They are friends together, but they're both having a incident at each other, and they're going side by side. The Red Bull, ooh, 3 wides, and there is the Red Bull Costasar against Finn Porsche, and they just lost it. What is happening here?
KXI, Danny Freuten and Finn all want to go through turn 3 together, which is a heck of a job if you manage.
Yeah.
Did Finn Porsche just retire on track there?
I think so, yeah. And there is Christopher, he's out as well. And then just overtaking Anton Hypers and going towards the move against STT Enschede. And KXI trying to overtake Costa. Just a big power up and going towards almost the last sector of the track. And Robbo just overtaking HE Don and taking P3 now.
Look at that.
And Danny Freuten again 5 times seconds penalty for driving too hard and pit. Well, I will see. I think he will be retiring. Yeah, and there he is. Now HE Don is over. No, NG Don is overtaking HE Don. Both Alpines are fighting, and HE Don just said, "No, I will keep E4. You stay behind."
Oh, definitely no team orders going on there.
But P11 till P8, it's very close, and there is KXI overtaking Costasar. And now STT is now on the back of Costasar, but not only STT, but then as well.
Den is very close.
It's very close. I hope you don't go side by side and towards Maggots and Beckett. Got a little sound glitch over here, I think. And there's Danan trying to hold the ERS he got. Thus he has the top speed. And I think SCT is trying to go side by side and towards their stern. Ooh, and just Danan just overtook SCT Enschede. And I think, ooh, what happened there? I think he touched, Costasar just touched Danan and he touched him again. Costasar is on a menace here.
That will be shown in the steward room as well, I think.
Well, he done them both, that's for sure, but I've seen the incident, and Costasar just bumped twice into it then.
Yeah, and I saw it as well, obviously, looking at the stream you're playing.
And let's watch Charles Leclerc overtaking MG Dunn. And I think MG Dunn does say no, but there is Charles Leclerc again on the inside of turn 7, and he done it. Charles Leclerc just done MG Dunn in turn 7. And Robbo lost his place against HE Dunn, and he is only half a second away from him. Ooh, and MG Dunn just got a penalty of 3 seconds.
Yeah, there's a few penalties going on there.
And there is MG Dunn trying to overtake Charles Leclerc again, going side by side in towards the last sector of the track. This is a very difficult track. Will he try the move? I don't think so. He doesn't try the move. Charles Leclerc will stay in front of him, and Robbo is trying to overtake HE Dunn. It's really a battle of P3, and there is Costasar with a 5 seconds time penalty for pit entry.
Yeah, the battle for P3 goes all the way to P6.
Ooh, and Charles Leclerc just done Robbo with a very great move. It was a very good move. And we got yellow sector 1, yeah, that's from Kostasar, DNF'd as well.
In the pit though.
Quite
he's on the
severe,
right lane.
a lot of DNFs, mostly by own doing.
Yeah, I don't know why Kostasar retired there. Maybe some front wing damage and
I think as
finding
well.
out that for the last three laps it didn't really matter to put on some new tires. Obviously he could put on some soft tires and try for the fastest lap, as that will go to anybody, even if you're outside the top 10. So he would have still been able to steal a point there somewhere.
Yeah. I think Charles Leclerc is trying to move on HE Don, and they're going side by side in towards the turn, and Robbo just done HE Don as well, and he's just lifting off Charles Leclerc. And only 3 laps, and Robbo is doing a great race at the moment.
He's definitely wanting this podium.
And by the way, telling me there's Dan coming up against Tom. They're old friends from another league,
Yeah.
and let's see if they can fight it at the track. And I will keep my eye on Robbo though, because yeah, he's the one who has possible podium.
Yeah, but that whole group, there's 4 of them and more joining in the back that could all be going for it.
Robbo gone a bit wide going into turn 7.
Again, as you said there in quali, that can be a better line because you get the better exit.
Yeah, it can be though, but you will leave the door open for a lot.
Yeah. Papa Stevo and Chunky definitely both gotten away a little bit from the rest of the pack. As long as they don't make any silly mistakes, their position should be guaranteed. And really all Robbo needs to do is not get overtaken and stay close to Charles Leclerc. There's no real need even to fight him because he will have a penalty. He is trying it on though. MG Dunn getting 3 seconds now as well. And SH Dunn in the meantime trying it around the last few corners with Robbo.
I think Robbo is just sweating it out because HE Dunn has really have O speed, but not only HE Dunn but MG Dunn as well. And KXI is trying to move. I think I thought they were touched, but they aren't. Very good job. And then just overtook Tom.
A lot of pedaling going on at the moment, which is good. That's what we like to see. But always a bit of a heart-raising moment when you see it happen and they get so close to each other.
Yeah,
so
but the race for P4, it's really difficult. Robbo is defending with all his gut. He's leaving Charles Leclerc for what it is, and he's focusing on his P4. I think a sound glitch of the game. The game is so bugged right now. Or not the game, but the sound. It's just vaporing my ears now.
Yeah, it's when it sounds like the rest is full on all the time. Is that what you're having?
Ooh, and KXI just done MG Dunn into the last lap. And I think KXI just went a bit wide there because he was right in the curb. And it left the door open for Dan, which Dan is now at P7 on the back of MG Dunn. And on those soft, I think he is the fastest driver here.
And he got, was very close.
Yeah, it was very close. Let's
Yeah,
see. I think Chunky is on his last sector. Let's give him his moment of shine going through Mackett's and Beckett's.
yeah. A great race from him.
He did, he did. He was dominant because of
Stayed.
some fast drivers are DNF'd. He has a very easy race.
He stayed out of the picture a little bit, but he done everything right. Took the lead before the last safety car and
Yeah.
hasn't given it away. It's as simple as that
And I'm
sometimes.
seeing Dan just overtaking MG Dunn, so he will be getting P6. And there he is, Junkie but Funky, P1. P2 will be Papa Stevo, P3 Charles Leclerc, on
He will lose it to SH
P4.
Dunn.
Oh, and there is Robbo on P4, P5 Dan, 6 Tom HKR, MG Dunn, 8 KXI, 9 Charles Leclerc, on P10 Anton Hypers, P11 Christopher, on P12 SCT Enschede. Well, I don't know what to think about this race though. There are a lot of DNFs by own handling, retire on in pits.
Some by their own mistakes, some by some incidents that we will see back in the stewards room.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we've done some great driving. And surprisingly, the game is giving Danny Bruiter the driver of the day, even though he retired quite early on. I'd say just because of the fact he stayed out of trouble and took his chance when it was there. It should go to Chunky, really.
Yeah, and a very good race to Robo as well, with gaining that P4.
It's a shame he lost that P4 on track to SH Dunn at the last stages. Otherwise, it would have been a podium for Robbo. But yeah, good race by him as well.
Yeah. Well, this was it for Tier 2. Yeah, correct. Tier 2
yes,
for Wednesday. Yeah, we'll need to. Got my heart struck for the stewards room tonight. But yeah, we'll see. Next week we have a race break. Everybody can calm down. Overall, great first quarter of the season. And let's go on towards the Spa.
Spa, yeah. The week of the 14th of August. Can't wait. I love Spa as a track. Already practicing, as you know. Let's get going.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for watching, lads, and until the next one.